Good evening, guys. I like to warn people that I'm talking to two cameras so it doesn't look like I'm zoning out or anything. My name is Mel, and I am a personal trainer and a behavior change specialist. And I just want to excuse my voice. I've been dealing with a cold, so I have some water here. But I was planning on doing a completely different topic. As some of you might know that I'm launching a program right now. So I had something completely different planned, but I was talking to some of my clients this week and I was just inspired with some of the things going on in the news and talking to clients and just kind of figuring out and dealing with the reasons why I broke off and decided to start this business on my own. Sorry, I might be doing this a little bit. But I want to say, I know a lot of us are dealing with a lot of things. I know if you can tell from the description of this might not necessarily be the most cheerful, but I can assure you that this is a very motivational and inspiring topic, despite the description, because I felt like there was a need for me to come out and reach out to people and let you know that I understand and I'm feeling you, and I believe that there are a lot of us dealing with a lot of stuff, and in our own worlds you can be just feeling so alone, and like we go through these traumatic things, and there's times in our lives when we feel so dark and we're trying to figure out why are we going through this, what is the point. Like, you can get to a point where you just start to feel like you're out of control and you almost don't even want to be strong anymore. Like, you tell yourself, I'm strong and I can deal with this, but at some point, sometimes you get to a place where you just don't want to. You just want to kind of fall apart. And I want you to know that you need to be strong because you need to make sense of this. And I really do think there's beauty in there, and there's a reason for it, and you need to find it because it is going to literally make you a better person. And I want to talk a little bit more about this and how this relates to me and what I'm going through, because I can't obviously speak to what everyone else is going through, but I can speak to what I've gone through and try to relate it to you guys and do my absolute best to connect and motivate and inspire you through these moments that I have dealt with and I've overcome and I've healed myself with. And that is why I'm here today, because I've seen these really strong women go through the most traumatic, darkest places in their lives, and they've come through it. These amazing people who help others go through the same stuff. So I want to say that I was in that place. I was extremely depressed, extremely anxious. I went through a lot of traumatic stuff growing up, and I don't want to go through it here because I just don't think this is the place. But if you are in my TOUGH group, the Ultimate Female Formula, which does stand for tough, and there's a reason for that, I will share my story more if you're interested. But I don't think we go through all this shit just to come out on the other side still feeling depressed and anxious. Like, you might feel like no one else can possibly understand how you're feeling in the moment, but believe me, you are not experiencing emotions that are unique to yourself. And you are not alone, and you are not going through it just to feel depressed and anxious. I've come to understand that with me, how I make sense of my pain and what I was going through is I realized that I cannot truly connect, I cannot truly empathize, I cannot help change people if I have not experienced the depth of that pain, if I have not experienced the darkness and the hopelessness and the utter just wanting to just let go. If I didn't experience that and come out on the other side stronger, healed, motivated, excited, if I didn't come out on the other side, how can I help other people through that? I and you are meant to go through these experiences for a reason. You're meant to go through them, and you are meant to be stronger on the other side for a reason, and you need to believe that with 100% of your being. So how does this kind of come full circle? Why am I bringing this to you? Because I need you to understand that there is a way to find the beauty in the pain, and it will make you a better person, and it'll help you find your purpose in life, and it'll lead you to the person that you are meant to be, because we are meant to go through pain. We are meant to go through this tragedy, and even in the moment, if you think I'm the only one and you just can't make sense of it, you are meant to be stronger and be a survivor and go through the other side so you can help other people. And whatever way, shape, or form that might be, you need to take what you learned and how you got through it to help others, because that is the point of it. I was, like I said, I was very depressed, anxious, through most of my life, and I followed a job where it was fulfilling for a while. I was a personal trainer. I felt like, I'm doing good and I have a purpose and I'm helping people feel better, get healthy, find direction in their life. But at some point it wasn't fulfilling enough. Like I felt there was something else. I felt like, okay, everything that I went through has to lead to something bigger than just this. And that's why I wasn't fulfilled. I was still looking for that purpose. Yes, I broke free and I started my own business and it felt really good. And I was helping people the way I felt like I needed to help. I was helping my target audience, these women that connected with me, that understood me, that kind of got my message. But the thing was, I was still depressed. I was still feeling anxious. I don't know if anyone's watching who feels like this, but if you're feeling this, give me a heart. Even if you're watching the feedback, give me a little heart in the comments. Let me know if this is resonating at all. I thought once I left my job and I was working for myself, it would go away, but it didn't. I was still anxious and I was still depressed, and I still didn't know why I went through everything I went through. The thing is, when I finally figured it out, and I realized that my pain, yes, the hearts, thank you. I realized that the pain and the struggles and the torture that I went through growing up, it was for a reason, so that I can connect with you guys. So I can connect with, and yes, I work mainly with females. My program is for females, but honestly, like I was saying, you can't connect with people unless you've been through it and you've come through the other side. And I figured out that was my purpose in life, was to help other people get through this. And when I healed myself, when I finally healed my own depression, my own anxiety, and I really figured out how to do that, because it came through with me my whole life. Like, you can go to therapy, you can take drugs, you can do things to try to cover up the struggles that you're going through, because I know a lot of you are. I know your stories. You've told me, you message me, I work with you. You can cover it up, and working out can help. But the thing is that covering it up isn't the fix. The fix is finding out the reason why you went through it. The reason why you went through what you went through and you came out on the other side, and then now what? What are you going to do with it? What was the purpose? Finding the connection between your pain and your purpose. That is where you heal yourself. Once I figured that out, I healed my depression and my anxiety in weeks. I came up with a system that helped me. And once I helped myself, I wasn't even thinking about my program. My program was still about eating healthy and anti-inflammatory diet and helping women be strong and confident and reaching their goals, which is really important because that helps every aspect of your life. But then when I realized that I healed myself from something I've been suffering with for so long, I realized, oh my God, that is my purpose. That is my focus. That is why I went through everything I went through, so I can come here and share with you how I healed myself. So I have not been in a place like this in my whole life. Like I said, I went through therapy. I took drugs. I did all of that, and it was not my fix. It was a Band-Aid to help me get through, but it wasn't the answer. So I want you to understand, and I really want you to feel that I get it. I empathize. I have been there, and I've come out on the other side, and I found my purpose. I found the reason behind it. I found the strength to come through to the other side, because I realized it's about how are you going to take what you went through to become a better person, to help others, to make meaning of it all. And it's true. And, not everyone goes through traumatic things, but I feel like there is beauty in that pain. And the people who do go through it and who come out the other side, there are gifts there that you have to realize. And again, in the moment, you might not feel that, but you have to believe really strong. You have to look for it because it's there. Your purpose, the healing is in the finding the reason. I promise you that. So, like I said, I don't want to go deep into my personal story, but I will in my group. If you want to still join that, I will add that in the comments if it's not already. But I just felt like I needed to come here, and I hope a lot of people watch the replay and put hearts in there, because this is important. I know a lot of people are struggling, and even if you didn't go through the most traumatic life experiences, or you did, if you are struggling with these things, you have to do that self-work and figure out what's really going on, because again, drugs and therapy, they're not the fix, they're just a Band-Aid. I figured it out. I can help you. I can show you what I did, how I healed myself, because now it is my purpose, and that's why I'm on here being so raw and real. And it's not easy for me to be here. It's not easy for me to look up at the screen and see there's only a couple people viewing. I hope to God more people watch the replay, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here because there's something pulling me to talk to people who were where I was, because you do feel hopeless, and I want to give them hope and let them know it is possible to find that bigger reason, that bigger meaning behind everything that you've gone through. And I do want to let you know that I do have a course that is just for women. It's a 3-month, it's one-on-one. And yeah, we talk about workouts, and you get, an app with all the workouts, and we go over your diet, and I help you figure that all out, and we get homework. And so you do lose weight, but I want to really just reach out to my target audience who are dealing with either depression or anxiety or negative self-limiting beliefs and talk that are bringing themselves down, because I can help with that, because I've gone through it myself. And that is now my purpose, is to help other women get there. And if going through weight loss and eating healthy is the way for me to help women move through depression and anxiety, to find their purpose, their passion, their excitement for life, to find their reason for everything, then so be it. Everyone finds their own way to things, and this is my unique way. These are my unique gifts. This is my unique story that hopefully will resonate with a few people out there who need to hear exactly what I have to say. And that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have faith. I hope you guys are doing well. And if you're not doing well and anything I said resonated with you, reach out to me. You can PM me. You can text me if you have my number. I am here. I'm not trying to sell things. I mean, I do have a business, but I am here, and I want to be available for people who maybe need a little extra support. All right, guys? So I will talk to you guys next week, hopefully with not such a serious topic, but like I said, it was needed to be put out there, and I hope some of you guys got something out of it. All right, guys, I will talk to you guys next week, maybe sooner, but definitely next week.